That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that.
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To the air, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. That's to his running back, complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 2nd down and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Penix. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Ezekiel Elliott from 13 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from moving out in front. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Throwing is Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Puslesny. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Penix. And that's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play action. Here's Hurts. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Hurts. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity. In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point. Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big. I put a star. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half. And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. They'll throw with Penix. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. Looking to throw, Penix. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Spiller. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And looking to throw, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half. Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Paul Krause. And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pick.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And on that one, the youngster got caught holding the football a little too long in his own end zone.
And, Brandon, you know how we always talk about the clock that a quarterback has to have in his head when he's passing the ball? It has to speed up when you're backed up like this because you know pressure's coming at you. He'll learn. He's just a rookie.
And they'll accept that penalty. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Barkley, inside handoff. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Chigakonkwo from 4 yards out. And the Broncos will add to their fourth quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's...
Hey, yo. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Slot man in motion right. Shotgun snap for Hurts. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Hurts to throw. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender waiting that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He puts everything behind this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense will fly around and making the play. Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
That's caught beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing here, Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They're now set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 27. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Back now, pressure on its way. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
It's now third down.
Here's Stafford. He's going deep this time. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. First and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with a 4th and 2. Stafford gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down. Chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
It's taken in by Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now Stafford again. Throw complete to Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Offense to the line for second down.
At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford back to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 16. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. Touchdown, Kansas City. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's out of bounds up midfield. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.